Hi everyone. Today I'll be summarizing my book titled Navigating Malta, a complete guide to securing a work permit and residence as non-EU worker. The book is available on Amazon. I'll be dropping the links below for you. Please buy my book and subscribe. Now, Malta is based in European Union country. It's part of the Schengen country and currently they are really in need of expatriate. Now, number one thing, before you make any decision in life, always ask yourself one question: why? Why am I taking this decision? Why am I leaving my comfort zone? For us, what appeals us for Malta is because of its low cost of living compared to other European countries and its work balance environment because Malta is not that a big landscape like Canada or other like Germany like that. It's, it gives us opportunity to have a great work-life balance. My wife got a job as a business analyst manager. I got a job as a manager, and well, it was a very good opportunity for us. But let's talk about the general uh, perspective that I see about Malta. One, Malta has a booming economic with sector like finance, IT, and tourism. Number two, Malta has English as an official language, making it easier for expatriates to integrate. A favorable tax environment and excellent work-life balance compared to Canada. Honestly, it has a pathway to EU residency, providing a long-term opportunity across Europe. Trust me, once you have a work permit in Europe, in Malta or any other European country, it is easier for every employer, any employer in other European Union country to bring you in compared to someone in Africa or in Asia. Trust me, there's an opportunity. Now, after knowing your why am I going? Why do I want to choose Malta? The next step is this: create a Europa CV. This is a standard format kind of CV or resume used in Europe. After creating it, the next thing is to know how to apply for jobs. There are different platforms for you to apply for jobs. For us, we use LinkedIn, Connect, CareJet, and more. But we got our job specifically on LinkedIn and Connect. Yes, Connect. Mm. So after a specific employer found your profile and are interested in you, they send you an interview, schedule an interview for you, and we did our interview on Zoom. Yeah, on Zoom. And after the interview, if the employer likes you and is ready to move forward with you, they will send you a contract letter. Always read your contract letter. And once you sign the contract letter, the next thing is for the employer to request for some document for you to apply for Malta work approval. Malta work approval is different from Malta work visa. What are the documents that you need to apply for Malta work approval? What is Malta work approval? Malta work approval is just to let you know that the government of Malta has already verified your document and see that you can come and work in Malta. Without this work approval, you can't work in Malta. So number one is your signed employment contract. And number two is your educational certificate and transcript because we are applying for a managerial role. That is why they are asking of educational certificate and transcript. If you are applying for a job like delivery or something, you don't need it. The next thing is health insurance. Everybody needs this. Your employer will pay for us, they paid for us. Now, a valid passport with copies of all your pages. You scan it and you send it. Police clearance certificate. All these documents need to be scanned and sent to your employer. Remember, note it is only your employer that have access to apply for work approval. You can't. And once the timeline is between 1 week and four weeks. We got ours within 1 week. And once your employer get it, they will send it to you. They will send it to you. So with this Malta work approval, you will now gather your this document, go to VFS in your country website, check the requirement, then book an appointment. Remember, you can apply for work permit visa without work permit approval. For you in Nigeria, you can apply via VFS. For someone like me, I just had to send my document to Malta directly because I'm in South Cyprus European country already, so I don't need to go to embassy. The timeline also 1 week to 4 week. We got our own at the same time our Canada permanent residence approval came out. It was a tough decision for us. And as the head of the family, I had to follow the leading of God. Remember, the book of Proverbs said, chapter 3, verse 5 said, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your understanding. And God Himself will direct your path. Remember, God said, I am your God, your Lord. I will show you the pathway to go. No wonder Abraham was successful in a foreign land, wherever you find yourself, because of God's leading. Well, let me shock you. God chose Canada for us because remember, Canada, we only have work permit without job, but Malta, work and we have work. So people will say, oh, you is Christian. Yes, there's a path that always seems right for human, but to God, the end of it is always destruction. Now, after getting your work visa, what is the next thing? Organize everything, your finance for settlement, book a flight, inform your employer your travel date, always communicate with your employer. Arrange temporary accommodation through Airbnb, booking.com, Expedia. You can go some website on Malta also to look for 5 days, at least 5 days. Now, once you get to Malta, you once you get to the office, you can talk to your colleagues or your employer or your HR that you need accommodation. They will sort, but try to book at least 5 days. Now, bring food from Nigeria or India, please. You won't want to buy pizza to eat as breakfast with €8. Convert it to Nigeria, that is around 11,000 naira. Now, pending to when you will get your first salary, you can be eating this food and sustain yourself and live a good life. But once you start earning in euro, anything you'll be buying cheaper. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Now, once you get to Malta, what's the next step? You need to apply for Malta resident permit. Within 19 days, you need to apply for this. It is simple. You just have to go to Malta Identity website, apply, submit your Malta work permit approval, health insurance, proof of accommodation, and other requirements needed. Everything is listed in my book. Details, word for word, everything you need to do, the links of how to apply, where to go is in my book. Buy my book. It's available on Amazon. Now, in conclusion, what I will just tell you is this. I told you that there's a path that seems right. Yeah, the path that seems right was we can go to Malta because we have a job. But God said Canada a new job. In 8 months that we landed in Canada, God gave us our own house. We bought our home because we came as permanent resident. If we have traveled to Malta as permanent with work permit, we can achieve this at least 5 years because you need to be in Malta for 5 years before you can achieve permanent residency and be entitled to some loan or something like that. Now, in country like this, currently I and my wife we are doing our doctorate program, our project. Yeah, everything funded by Canadian government because we came as permanent residents. Now we can achieve this, then go to Malta and see our assets. You can see how God does these things. Now, please subscribe. My next video will show you how I survived in Cyprus and found a job before and immediately after my MBA, how we apply for permanent residence from Nigeria, how we bought our first home just 8 months after landing in Canada. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. God bless you.